It's late, and I just want to get a game in. That's all. Probably two. Okay, wiping nose, cold, follow the cold. I'm an animal, silo, horns on the top of the head, go. We told, just like Starburst. Send a ghost, then he on bro. Never like, yeah, eat money, the mo. Go, 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 put that on, go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on, I go crazy, I Steve-O. Pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish world like Pinocchio knows. We go like one of Barney toes. That's how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow like a rubber band. We show resistance set up. Up in flight. Harry Potter up in the pan. We go sort of something like Daniel Son. Call me Senpai. Animated the world, but no. You out there. The hateful. I'm on the try bite. About to skate bite. Golden lights and shivers. Water like I'm Stevie from the bottom. Like crown on me like City. Liddy light, triple drown in the city. I got my floaty daily. Go, yo, yo, go, yo, go, go, yo, go, put that on, go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on,
长沙的街头 say whoa whoa I am the local 24/7有热辣的状态 it's full show 跟着我走走长沙人最讲的塑料普通话也炸一日三餐绝对少不了辣炸干本原味的操就海了大四木都背业务了怎么玩乐队塑料普通话不收费从报纸呀走里鬼鬼就算是别些也无感就算我也无感小不得地牢也无感我还是咋说的梦仔我还在无意，我翻过的爱是为深耕不息，一路上我相信人者无敌。
Uh-oh. 2K, what y'all trying to do?
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sidelines.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Now, here is James. The three from Russell. Gets the three to fall. And with more the season behind us and ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
Closer in, look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score.
I changed that up.
Such
It
a
looks like a dark.
fantastic touch around the rim.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Let me see something. Should be good now. What's going on, yo? Who pulled up to the chat? Say
Now
what's
here's
up.
Russell. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
I'm just chilling.
Pass to James.
2K in it.
Double team on James.
That's bang bang.
Here's Reeves.
That's bang
Off
bang.
target with the three.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Sounds like you have too much space.
Now here's Jackson.
Very good day.
You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Right side, Davis.
You're not going
There's
to
the
guard you,
triple.
Austin. I'm going to need you to hit that,
And
Austin.
again, no good by the Lakers. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Russell. To the wing, right side. Reeves. They get it back. Back to Russell. Over to the wing. Here's Reeves.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the
Austin!
only beneficiary is the defense.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Now here's Vanderbilt. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Reeves. Here's Russell. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Here's Brooks. And it's blocked by
That's it up.
Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And the Lakers making a change here. Clock at 4. And it's Brooks missing.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion.
I don't like this,
put him over the
y'all.
top.
Pass to Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen. Here's Reeves. Trying to get back on track.
Hey,
Brooks
yo.
with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Schroeder. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
We are smelling horrible for this quarter.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. And it's Morant missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Inside. Davis.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaren Jackson picks one
I
up.
take all the blame for that
I
shitty
like
ass
when
quarter right
Davis
now.
looks to get physical and draw contact, using his size to his advantage.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Here's Schroeder outside. That one is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in
get another
mysteries.
basket in the
They
game.
were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of the ball. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of the boat.
Memphis leading. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Davis. Now Schroeder. Out to Beasley. From outside the arc.
Oh my God.
Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and put back.
And at the end of one.
Damn it, that was a horrible
contested game so
quarter.
far. It's the Grizzlies up by 1. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Jones misses. The Lakers trail. Russell up top. They get the rebound. Beasley outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Beasley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Russell. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything
Nigga
else
laid the
will
ball
follow.
up on the fucking wing.
Jones with the ball. Russell covering to the paint. Second shot opportunity. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Russell with the drive. And it's Bane with the rebound. And here's Memphis. Oh, and that one, no question.
No way we
Howard
just
is
let him do
down.
that.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
No, it hasn't.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
You trying to get the easy
When
back.
you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Here's Jones. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 2 to the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Now to Beasley. From behind the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And the Lakers making a change here. And here's Jones. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. Nice move. And stolen by Bamba. In transition. Here they come. James can't get it to go. And here's Memphis. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day 1 of the NBA.
All right, open up,
Many
change
others
the
would have
game.
folded,
What the
Graham.
fuck is
They're
going
very
on?
true, BA. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less
Ron,
high
that is
school.
a make.
Nice
Now y'all
shot
want to
by
play like
Carr.
shit?
And now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
They're really working the paint now.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this game. And the basket by Hachimura.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Right side Bane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He gives up a bit of size in the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Bamba. And he parries his first look.
Yeah, he was able to sneak into the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
With the floater. 18 feet out. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Chalk up 2 there. And now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
I hate when I reach like that.
He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Yo, Austin,
The shot by
I
Reeves,
know
no
your
good.
release.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Bamba. And Moran over to help. Here's Reeves. Hachimura from long range. Sinks it from distance. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter. It's tipped. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's going to be a 3-second
I'm about to say, Rev.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Grizzlies out in front, up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
Memphis leading. Morant with it. Russell covering. Pass to Brooks. From deep. Russell with the rebound.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Here's Reeves. And they get it back. Clock at 6. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Russell. Tipped away. Pass to Reeves. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Why are we playing so crappy right now?
And the
Turn
Grizzlies
it up.
with possession here.
Get on him, Bron.
They
feel like
haven't
I'm
given
losing
up
my voice.
any
Oh,
points
no,
here in the second
no.
half.
I feel like I'm losing my voice.
There's
What's going on?
Morant with the slam.
Okay,
Pick and roll, Bron. Pick and roll. Pick and roll. Get out of here.
Okay.
Pick and roll, Bron.
Here's Davis.
What are we doing? Get that. Get that.
Davis slams it
Get
home.
on that. Get on that. Watch job.
Pass right there, putting it right where it
Oh my
needed to
God. Good defense. Nice
And
job.
that one's good. Morant.
The team first
Get out of
mindset,
here.
Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including
Hey, yo, Braun, stop doing that move.
have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. While Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
The free throw drops for Morant. You talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Morant, he's open, and all around the rim that time before dropping. Morant's got 14 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Russell from outside. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Russell with the ball. Guarded by Morant. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
I needed to
And
figure
RJ,
out
you had 4
how to get
finals
down here,
appearances in
and
your
I just
career.
did.
You've seen what it takes to win, man.
It's
So
over.
how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
It's over.
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40, 20, whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments, and that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
The three.
Look
And
who's
Kennard with the 3. 5 points in the game.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
I don't like that. We playing like shit.
And the free throw. No
Good foul though, I guess.
If you look at the history
Good
of
foul, I guess.
always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George
know what I-
Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem,
I feel.
and then obviously we know what Shaq was able
We
to
got
do
that.
there.
We got that, D'Angelo. Oh my God.
Here's
Good
Kennard.
defense, Mo. Go.
A chance to extend
Go.
the lead to
Let's
double
do it.
digits, but it's no good.
Go. Good pass.
Out to Beasley.
Fucking pass.
Fires
Come
the
on.
three.
Come on.
And it's Tillman with a rebound. Pulls it.
Oh.
And again, Memphis no good.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The offensive rebound. Bamba inside. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5
Mo,
points
that's
per game.
ugly. Why you didn't drop step?
Now Jones. Here's Kennard.
Let's go. Change it up in the fucking quarter, in the fourth quarter. Change it the fuck up in the fourth
And so
quarter,
it's
y'all.
the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their
Yeah,
entire
so we going
defense
to
is
the fourth
designed
down.
to stop LeBron
Typical
right now,
LA shit.
and that's been effective.
Typical
All right,
LA
stick around.
shit.
We'll be right back after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Fourth quarter. And we down. That's right. Let's go. Broad.
The Lakers trail.
What you gonna do? You gonna see Rui?
Out to the right wing.
Rui, you gotta hit
Long
that.
range.
You
Davis.
gotta hit that, Rui. Or get the fuck out the game, blood.
Slams it home.
Watch him.
That's That's exactly what you want to see from
Good D,
AD,
good D, AD.
using that length and that athleticism to
You want it.
cause problems.
On it.
Kennard,
it.
left side.
You on it.
Takes the three.
Defense.
The shot comes out. And Los Angeles
want
the
it.
other way now.
Let's show you, Austin.
Hasn't been his best game.
We wasn't doing that old run.
Doing just enough to be up.
Come get it, though. Come get it. Oh, make him back up. Go down.
James
AD,
with
come
the
here.
ball.
Come here, AD.
Banked it in off the glass.
Slow it down. Get this still. Watch out. Oh, watch out.
James calls for the pick and roll.
Vando. Get him. Get him, Vando.
Himself a quality look.
Good D, Vando. Oh, man. Mismatch down there. Good defense, Dennis.
About 1
See,
minute played
Dennis.
here in the fourth quarter.
You learn that.
Oh, missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Watch out. Clear it out. Let me get a little bit of shot. Oh, good defense.
Oh, it's blocked
How
by
you later,
Jackson.
bro? Get back. He's not going up with drop.
To the inside.
Good D.
Good D by Vanderbilt. Pass to Davis.
AD, you
Out
wildin'.
to James. Here's Reeves.
AD, come get it. Fuck it, open. Watch the corner.
Back to
The
James.
pass back, nigga.
Shot is good.
The pass back. Use my language.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one
See that?
was easy.
See that?
Yeah, it's clear why they go
See
to
that?
him in these moments. They
See
know
that?
he's going to deliver for him.
That's a good fucking take.
Oh, he powers right.
That's a good fucking take.
For the dunk. Draws the foul too. And he'll go to the line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Bordo Lotto.
And a moment here to take a look at the
Okay.
scoring breakdown.
I need one.
for the Grizzlies.
I need one.
You know John Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough
Good defense, AD.
From deep
Slow it down.
lane.
Or not.
Reeves
Or
pulls it
not.
down.
Or not.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, man.
Out
Bad
left to the
pass.
wing.
Watch him. Watch him.
Outside Morant.
He can't get nothing with Jock.
Outside Bain.
He can't get nothing with Jock. That's off. Box him out, Ron.
And another miss
Go.
by Memphis.
Go. Good finish,
Down low.
AD.
And
Get back.
finished
Get this still.
off by
Get this still. Watch out.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless
No AD.
abandon.
No AD. We're not allowing that. Ron.
Stolen by Davis.
See Austin. Nah, hold on. Hold on. He's a baby down there.
James inside.
He's a baby down there.
Goes up
Hold
and
on.
lays it
Hold
in.
on.
Nice and easy.
No job. AD.
And
AD,
the
get down
Lakers
there.
lead by 3.
No. He's gonna have to
And
make
guys,
these.
let's get your take on
He gonna have to make these.
for the Lakers.
From the free throw line, John Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
He gets the first. And
shot.
that brings him within 2 here.
That's a good shot.
And the Lakers making a change here. And Morant drops them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business.
He reached it. He reached it. D'Angelo. Start teaching. Look at the rock. Yeah, I'm putting my voice. Come on, you want it?
There's a minute 54 left to
AD,
play in
come
the
here.
fourth quarter of this one.
I ain't want to make that
Right
pass,
side.
bro.
Inside.
Come here. Go, Bron.
Just 3 to shoot.
You supposed to throw up on him, Bron.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
See that?
Up top, Morant.
See that, man?
Pass to Tillman.
Vando. Get on it,
Jackson
Vando.
outside.
That's defense. Good defense.
Outside Morant.
What you gonna do with it,
Stolen by
D'Angelo?
Russell. And here's Davis.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Outside Russell. Davis a screen.
AD, good fucking recovery, blood.
And the bucket is good.
Nice job.
Davis has got 10
He
points.
jog
in
greedy
the
right
second
now.
half.
He jog greedy right now. He think he got the move.
Big time
AD, get the block.
AD
Go,
demonstrated
go,
just
go.
how clutch he really is.
Make him recover.
Talk
He ain't
about
recover.
stepping up in a big way.
Nice job.
Play coming through when it matters most.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the baseline
Step
Pretty
pass.
outstanding, though, huh? That's true.
Deep
Left
run.
side Morant.
The deep run. Oh, that's a good move. Why do I keep jumping? He's not going to shoot the ball.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment.
Ron, that move made you tired, blood? Come here, AD.
They'll probably slow
Come here,
things
AD.
down now.
I see you in the corner,
Clock
Austin.
while you have the lead. I like that. Here's James. Here's
AD, that was ugly. Ugly.
No good there, off the double clutch.
Ron, you supposed to get on Ja. He gonna be nasty.
Here's Morant.
Oh
Wing
man.
made. Let it ride. Missed it. He's doing things on the glass tonight
That
we
was
don't often
nasty.
see.
That was nasty work.
The zone, showing his incredible focus on it.
That was nasty work.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to
Good
foul
fourth quarter,
right
y'all.
there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good fourth quarter,
He
y'all.
goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last minute was huge. Now,
D'Angelo, you play like shit.
for them is OT.
If you don't mind me saying, you play like shit, D'Angelo.
They're trailing by
You look
3.
the same way you look in
Only
that
2 seconds
Minnesota
left
playing
to play in
game.
the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Should have took the coach out of
Three would tie it
play
up.
out of dog and
They
hand
have
for
to make one
bench
extra
your
pass
ass.
to get a better shot. They probably have just enough
All right,
time
let
to
me
do
see.
that.
Nice job. Good defense. You're not allowing that.
Outside, and so it's the Lakers.
GG's in the
Straight
chat.
by with the win. What a performance they have. here at
GG's
home
in the
today.
chat.
I'll tell
Get
you
him out
what,
of here.
These are the ones
GG.
that are so nice to win.
Get him out of here, y'all.
I love being on the edge of my.
That was a bad game, but we'll take the victory, you know. That was a bad game, but we'll take the victory. We had to pull it out in the fourth quarter. That was crazy. That was real crazy. I shouldn't pick a team in the playoffs. I should not pick you guys because y'all not in the playoffs and y'all gave up. Y'all quit. So I shouldn't even pick y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you. I should not pick y'all right now. But let's see who our opponent is. Because they usually make you play the same team when you pick Dallas. I sincerely hope that that's not the case. Memphis again? Is this the same guy? If it is, he's in the world of trouble. If it is, he's in a world of trouble because I'm not going to play the same game. I'm going to come out so creative and crazy with the moves. He's going to think that this is a different I Gets Busy GGG. Come on, bro. Hurry up. Those black jerseys is nice. Those jerseys is classic. Beautiful. Classic.
With Hall of Famers, Grant Hill
Start it
and
up.
Doris Burke.
Let's see how
this
we
is
start it
Brian
up.
Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Get up, Javel.
You look
Get
at
up,
Memphis.
Javel.
It seems like the longer
Okay.
this streak goes, the tougher they are to
Kyrie on
beat.
this time.
They are playing some inspired basketball lately.
And I
Ship
think
with
the
Kyrie
key
on that
is
guy.
you can't get complacent because you're in a groove. Remember, any team is capable of winning
Luka.
on any given night.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people,
Oh,
including
nah, this is a
Paul
different guy.
George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose.
Shot needed different.
Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Kyrie.
Here's Irving.
Punch and shit.
He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
The defense will come.
Here's Tillman. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Doncic. On the wing, Irving.
A
There's
charge?
foul. It'll go on Kyrie
A charge,
Irving.
ref?
That's
Okay.
his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and
Good
he
defense,
takes the
Kyrie.
hit.
Pass to Morant.
We're not allowing that.
Hauled in by McGee.
Too late.
Well, conversions have been a problem.
Kyrie.
0 for 4.
Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how
Good
he missed that
recovery,
shot.
Tim. Good recovery, Tim.
Drops in the three.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Irving up top.
He's waiting to punch that.
and
He ain't gonna
Jackson
get
with
him
the
no more of those things.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
The drive by
Good
Morant.
defense.
Oh, a clear
my
foul
fault.
there
All
on
the
this
good.
shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad,
Gritty's
Jaren
not bad.
Sr. in
Gritty's got a
Orlando
good
back
squad.
in the early 2000s,
Gritty's got a
which
good
means I'm
squad. Me, myself, I'm a
And so
Laker fan, so
Jackson
you know.
nails both of them.
I'm looking forward to seeing these
And the
Grizzlies.
Jackson is just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones here, Fred.
So true, BA. The Curry family might
Come
be
on, why
the
you
best
jumping,
ever.
JaVale?
The
Box out.
Barrys, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
You did.
Pass to
Tell me,
Tillman.
you a baby, so we're gonna use you in a minute. A shot.
Outside Morant. Nails
Don't
it
call the
from
timeout.
beyond the arc.
Don't call it timeout.
Morant doesn't
I
need
hate
the
that assistant
three-point
coach.
shot to be
Timeout's not
effective.
needed.
There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
And Dallas calls time here.
Keep everybody in, man.
Here's Dallas now. They trail by 6. Pass to Wood. Here's Doncic. Defended by Jackson. Outside Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
Nothing, Kyrie.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
And here's Morant outside. Gets
So
it
let me
to
get the
go.
rock.
Makes him 2 for 5.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Luka, come on now. You're not doing that.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the
Fucking
other
right,
end,
that
but
was
he
trash.
can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Pass to
Defense.
Tillman. Back to Payne. Here's
He
Morant.
won a shoot good job.
Shot clock at 6. Pulls it in from the elbow.
Bad
Called in
pass.
by McGee.
Let's give some credit
Reached
to the
too
defense
early.
for how they're guarding this guy right now.
Why the
because they're
fuck you wasting my
refusing
timeout,
to let
assistant
him
coach?
get comfortable.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give
Everybody
them credit
good.
for approaching this
Nobody
game
need to
with the
come
right
out.
energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Doris, you can feel the tone change around the league at this time of the year. Players starting to get into playoff mode.
There is no doubt about it. The intensity level rises. Teams are trying to build momentum. You are trying to be at the peak of your performance, both individually and collectively, as we are so close to postseason
Close out.
action.
You gotta get that
Here's
rebound.
Morant outside.
That's all.
That's to
The box
Bane.
out. Hit the ball.
From outside, off the mark.
Stop letting him slow you down on the break. Are you
Here's
fucking
Doncic.
kidding me?
Stolen by Bane. Deflects the pass.
Oh,
Here's
road ball.
Morant.
Put the blunt down.
And then Morant,
Time to play.
the dunk.
Put the blunt down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it
know you
largely
got
at the
that.
offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Or it won't be.
Now here's Doncic.
Bad pass.
A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. Pass to Bullock. High arcing shot.
Nobody in the
Green
game that can
missing.
give me nothing.
Memphis with the ball.
You know he going up.
They're rolling here with a 15-point run.
What determination
Yeah, get
from
the starters
Morant
back
in
in there. I don't care what the
getting his
fucking
shot off
energy
despite
level is.
being fouled.
Luke, you
And
can
he
take a
drops the
seat.
first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Go.
29 seconds left to play in the first.
Luka, my
Outside
fault.
Irving. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson.
That's all my fault. Yeah, and he's
Here's
taking up
Morant.
shit like that. Luka, my
Great
fault.
D that time from Doncic.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
It definitely did.
Pass to Hardaway.
It definitely
Now
did.
here's Doncic.
They missed it. He
Again,
got
the miss
2 in the quarter.
And so it's Memphis up 15 points as this quarter concludes. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant.
That's the pass.
Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 12.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any
just on
needed
job.
adjustment to his shot. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating.
Come on now.
There's probably no team in the
That's
NBA
bot D,
that has
Kyrie.
more reason for optimism than Memphis.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Memphis in total control. A
I
17-point
think
lead,
they
their
had to
biggest.
take him out.
Puts the
This
move on.
nigga going.
Morant with the slam! Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
You know, I think about all the optimism.
They're guarding the
surrounding
pick and roll.
Grizzlies. The rest of the
You gotta
NBA
pass
has been
out
put
of
on
it.
notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office
Yeah,
makes
they
the
gonna
right
get another.
moves, which they
I
have
guarantee
in the
you
last
I
few
won't
years,
lose this
they could
game.
be hanging up some banners very soon.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on
Shit
track.
like that. Come on.
Wood inside.
Guarantee it.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
That's good from Wood. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
Come
And that's
on
the
now,
way they
Christian.
should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And stolen by Morant. Tillman with a screen. The shot won't fall. And it's Dallas the other way. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I
Everybody
think they
should.
were too.
Oh,
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka
Come on,
Doncic
I'm looking
and
at my
All-Stars
niggas
on
with
the
90 and y'all
same
niggas not in the
every
game?
year. He's one of the favorites for MVP, but Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. It's rebounded by Dallas. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
you
They
are
took the
fucking
season
kidding me.
series against this opponent
Get these
last
niggas
year.
out the game.
High-profile games are the best.
Get these niggas out the game.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Now here's Morant. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Irving
Wow,
for
you
three.
fucking kidding me, 2K?
And it's Bane with the rebound.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And now the Mavs on the run. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
There's no doubt Kyrie Irving has proven to be more active as a defender now. He has a good feel for when to go after steals.
Here's Dallas now. It's a 16-point game. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Tillman. Outside Morant. From deep. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Doncic with the bucket.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And the basket by Tillman.
Adding to his game over time, when Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the stripe.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Kennard outside. Driving inside.
That's his last drive, I bet you
Midair
that.
and converts the double clutch layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. Outside for Irving. Launches a three. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
This game ain't fucking over. I bet you that. I bet you that shit. This game ain't fucking over. I bet you that shit.
Memphis earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams.
That's a
Now they're one of its
transition.
proudest franchises.
First team foul.
Here's Irving. Outside Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
They're so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them. Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Jones drives in. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Offensive board. Good chance here for Irving. And the jumper from the wing offline.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And Dallas calls time here. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Great D that time from Bane.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Back to Jackson. Timeout call. Memphis.
3 seconds left. That was supposed to be 3 seconds left. 3 of them seconds in the key.
Inside. Here's Tillman. And he caught
that
that
was
pass in full
bullshit,
stride
bro.
on his way to the big slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Kyrie, you gotta
Just
make
too
your
slow
pass.
to
You
react.
gotta make your
Can't
pass.
afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Fuck.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Morant. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
That's the one.
Dallas calls time here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Outside Bane. To the inside. Tillman. And here's throw it down.
Can you say elevation?
I didn't pass.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team
Let's
is
go.
in charge of this game right now.
Let's
BA.
go.
You know, there's an edge.
I don't want nothing else. I don't care about nothing else.
Confidence they're not
The
afraid to
victory
show.
will be done.
Tillman with a screen.
I guarantee you.
A shot from the high post. Kicks it out to Jackson. Left side Morant. To the middle.
I guarantee
Out of
you.
bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. To win the run. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go. This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
He drops it from range. Brooks has got 6 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Hardaway. Outside for Irving.
Nobody makes corner shots.
Off the left rim and out.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Morant with it. Now Doncic defending.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
That one misses. He does not get the second one. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Oh, the Grizzlies get it back.
Clock at 6.
Clock at 6. The three from Bane. Buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The 3, Hardaway. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Brooks. Outside for Morant.
Tillman with a screen.
Tillman with a screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Bane. Back to Morant. From downtown, pure from three-point range. Morant's got 24 points. Swatted away. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Grizzlies running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Endorse, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
But NBA, what's great is it's not just player development, it's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
Down low. Left side, Morant. It's stolen by Irving. And here's the fast break. On the wing, Irving. The three. Here's McGee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Tillman with a screen. Another shot.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Second chance effort. Here's Morant. Jackson. It's good on the putback.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Irving with it. Outside Holiday. Oh, Morant with the block. Brooks outside. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Fuck out of here, yo.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Substitution on the court.
Fuck this.